Sometimes you look at a UFC fighter and you just kind of make that face. You make the ooh. Not because they just got hit so hard or they're in some gnarly submission, just because they're that cringe, you know? So today on Dodson's Corner, we're going over the most cringe UFC fighters.
What's the most cringe thing you've ever done?
You could attest to, I don't know could you name one?
Well, there's just there's a lot. There's a lot. It's hard to think.
There's a lot.
Wait, this was legendary at the time, but because Snapchat memories exist, I'll get something that pops up like every year. You don't know what I have. I actually should put this in a video. I have crazy amount of Snapchat memories of you doing insane
crazy
stuff.
amounts of you.
Yeah, but I'm the one that edits the videos, so I can put them in. One thing I have is when you were in grade 8 science class, and we had that dumbass teacher, Mr. Stevenson, who was just he was low-key like a grown-up version of you at that point.
And he hated me though.
Yeah, it's the like-mindedness. No, the teacher did not do that to him, trust me.
Hey.
Anyways, I don't know what you were doing, but one day before the teacher got into class or something, you were just up on top of the desk.
No. So we had just had a school dance, and this was the last class of the day.
Okay.
After the school dance, we had one more class, and it was a disco 80s themed dance. So then I just got up on the table of class and started doing the disco. Yeah. I remember one time I hated that guy because we were talking about how we played volleyball. And I was like, oh yeah, we have to leave early for volleyball. He's like, you play volleyball? What are you, the volleyball? I called him. I can't tell you what I called this man on camera.
These were different times, guys. These were different times.
I called him some words and then walked out of class.
Okay. Anyways, first person we're talking about because of UFC Seattle.
Henry Cejudo.
Now look, I know we're going to lose a lot of subscribers over this maybe, but we're in it for the love of the game, not the subs. So look, I hate Henry Cejudo.
He's my least favorite fighter in the UFC.
I don't care how bad the corneal abrasion he had was. His eyes were wide open. He was not blinking. I feel look, I'm not an eye doctor. We might need to call in our local eye doctor for this one, but if you any other eye injury that I have ever seen in the UFC, ever, they have always either been kind of bleeding from the corner of it, or they've been blinking repeatedly, or it's super red. Henry Cejudo had his eyes wide open. He was smiling like a little...
Oh, local eye doctor actually just called me.
Oh my goodness.
Official news, Henry Cejudo's a pussy.
Oh, confirmed. Boom. Court
local
sentence.
Eye doctor.
Yeah.
And his antics in that fight were so weird.
Yeah.
It was just so weird. I actually still don't get it. It ruined that card. Mm-hmm. That card was so good.
The card was perfect pretty much up until then.
For a fight night, you can't ask for anything more. And then he just ruined it.
Yeah.
With an eye come on.
And then he tried to it was just and then Jason Herzog, the reffing I feel was a bit strange.
Yeah.
It was just a very and Herzog was making up his own rules.
And then Bisping, whatever Bisping was doing too. It was just so weird.
Oh, the memes of what Henry can see, and it's half of the side is blurry and half of it's clear, and then what Song Yadong can see, and it's bro, come on.
Those are not okay. Those are not okay.
No, I didn't even laugh at it.
We cannot stand for that kind of stuff around here.
No, I definitely didn't send it to the Dodson's Corner group chat because that's disgusting behavior.
I think we're probably gonna have a lot of the same fighters on this.
Yeah, we'll just talk about them.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, it's a hood classic.
You know,
I do actually feel he's quite matured now, though.
Yeah, he's not wearing chokers to press conferences anymore.
Yeah,
studded collars.
It's 2025, bro. You can't be doing that under the Biden administration, maybe, but
he's not doing his anime poses pre-fight. You know, he's not.
I mean, those even weren't that bad. It was everything else. The videos he would post in between fights and I can't say a lot of things he said on Instagram, which is crazy because somehow he's not canceled.
But he's just a weird dude. He's a weird dude.
Yeah, he's a weird dude that got really good at martial arts, and fair play to him. Yeah. The China Man, as Sean Strickland would call him. But I was debating put him on this list. I did number my list, and he was number 9, just because he was way more cringy back in the day, and now he's just a normal guy, it seems like. I love how he's collabing with Whitaker and wants to collab with Pereira now. I respect you.
Matured man.
Yeah.
He's starting to look for the greener pastures outside of professional MMA.
Yeah.
He has to start rifling more off. Jamal Hill. He is a cringy, delusional man. The stuff that this dude does, the way that you go and like try to fight Pereira in a parking lot, it is so cringe. That is so weird of him to do. The way that he acts, you know, he if you're a grown man and you're crying about stuff, like he genuinely is like a crybaby, like he's complaining, crybaby, cringe.
Hey, what's wrong with grown men crying, Dylan?
No, nothing. I tend to cry from time to time, but especially when ambulances drive by our studio.
Yeah, no, it's a valid pick. I actually didn't have him on my list, but you know who I did have because of a certain walkout song, Yuri Prohaska.
I have Yuri Prohaska on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought this was a rogue take.
No.
This is how legends are made.
I just think that like the stuff that he does is like it's full autism.
Yeah.
Like
there's definitely like a convergence of autism and cringe.
we've talked a lot about autism today on today's filming. It's a hot topic.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry.
They don't know we film all these videos at once. They don't. Dude, I was pissed when Bedtime MMA posted the video that we had scheduled for the next day.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I didn't check the comments, but I know the comments.
No, I don't think I saw any.
Bedtime MMA just posted this yesterday.
But like,
shut up, bro.
Yeah. The one time people were, they copied them. Well, I think our actual video came out first, but we still copied.
Oh yeah, the MMA GOAT video.
Yeah.
We dropped it like at the same time.
Yeah.
And people are like, dude, you're copying Bedtime MMA, man.
Yeah, sorry, we dropped it an hour before bedtime, but somehow we copied him and still had time to
film an hour and a half.
Film an hour and a half long video and edit an hour and a half long video and upload it.
I do want to talk about a certain someone though, Peyton Talbot.
Oh, yep, he's on mine.
He's just he embraces it, which I can respect a little bit. You know, doesn't shy away from his personality. I feel like Izzy's a closeted cringe man. Peyton Talbot's just out there.
I don't know. I think that, you know, if you had to give a comparison to Peyton Talbot's personality, is probably closest to Izzy.
Yeah.
Just because like it's the I don't care, I'm gonna play it up kind of.
Yeah.
You know, this is me. This is real. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. But they wouldn't take that in Dagestan.
No.
And like, I'm sorry, but like the Frank Ocean stuff.
It's so weird.
It is so.
He's the reason why Frank Ocean hasn't released an album in how many years? 11 years?
It's funny. I saw something talking about this gay MMA fighter is the deciding factor on if we get a new Frank Ocean album or not.
Who do you have up next, my friend?
Next person on the list, a man who, anyone who believes in flat earth is cringe. Bryce Mitchell. I think that's about his worst take. You know, his most odd opinion on things.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of anything else really that he's done. I mean, he's a decent.
He's a decent fighter.
Yeah, decent at fighting.
Yep, you know, has lost to the good fighters, but beats the bad fighters. Mm-hmm. You know, so he's a decent fighter.
Yeah, gatekeeper of the top 15. I could see him becoming that.
Yeah.
Kron Gracie, destroyer of worlds. I actually didn't have Bryce Mitchell on my list, but he's definitely an interesting duck.
Yeah.
He's not a duck.
But you know what? I'm sure he has good heart behind it.
Do you know who I do have on my list? Sean O'Malley. He is cringe, and you can't deny it.
I feel like he's less. Oh, never mind. The alien outfits and stuff.
Oh, yeah, he did do that.
Oh, and that was weird.
We finally thought he was maturing when he accepted his loss to Marab. And then 12 hours later, he posts all that random stuff. Oh,
it's interesting. Like, I feel like he's more mature now.
Yeah.
And he's more normal now. But then when he does do weird stuff, it's weird. Like that alien stuff was weird, you know? And then you see him hanging out with T-City. It's like, oh, you know, this guy's normal. And, you know, there's that football
Tracy
game.
Cortez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal videos. That was the videos you were seeing. And then it's just weird stuff from him.
And you have to remember, this dude's a grown man.
With pink hair.
31. 31.
Whatever. Yeah. With pink hair. You can go again.
All right. Colby Covington.
Another good one.
He's just one of those guys who fakes it. It's not his real personality. Gambling, degen addict, just like my friend Dylan here.
No, I'm not.
You kind of are. How many slots do you spin a day?
None.
Yes, no. Don't lie to the people.
I get free from Bet365.
And you do them all, don't you?
And I hit 50 slots in
Yeah.
We won like what, $3, and we put it on a crazy parlay.
Yeah, and who lost the first leg of the parlay?
Bosharat lost it.
Bosharat. Javid, my brother. That was a cold KO.
Oh, nasty.
Ricky's-
No, it wasn't Bosharat who lost it. It was
No, it was the other guy. Was it? It was Ibo Aslan.
Oh yeah, Ebo. How do you lose, bro?
Send a tear up for Ibo Aslan.
Cut him. I think that was my heavyweight, or was that whose light heavyweight prospect was that? Was that mine? And you had Min Jiang.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He could come back though.
Yeah.
He could Turkish power. That's all I was seeing in the YouTube chat, and then he lost. So,
Yeah.
feels bad, man. But Ian Kachaluba, man, people forget he's a killer.
All right, my next guy up, I got Michael Chandler.
Oh, I had him too.
I just think that like he's not cringe in the way that you would think like cringe, but just like his antics, I don't know. There's just something about him that like he's just cringy, you know? Like
Oh yeah.
he's 36,
38.
38.
He's 38.
Whew. And like the way that he was so obsessed with McGregor and
Yeah. You made a comparison in one of our very first videos how it was like a girl that doesn't like you back or something.
yeah, and
like,
he just couldn't get over it.
Yeah, he couldn't get over it.
Story of my life.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. See You at the Top is getting old now because he's not at the top anymore.
No.
You're fighting Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, we're gonna get the rematch between him and what's his name? The guy that's fighting Yair.
Pitbull.
Pitbull, yeah.
Yeah, Pitbull. Is it the other brother? I don't know. It might
No,
be the same one.
I think it's the same one.
I think you might be right. Yeah, that'll be an interesting fight. Yair
Yeah.
will show him levels and
Still don't know how Yair is so high ranked, but he's fighting an unranked guy.
yeah, Pitbull will go from nobody to top 5 ranked featherweight, the best division.
They're like, oh yeah, let's just make this guy champion while we're at it too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mofsar, no, you're okay, buddy.
Interim belt for Patricio Pitbull.
Yeah. All right, my last cringy fighter. He's done one thing. I'm basing this off of one thing. Bobby Green changing his name to King Green is so cringe. It feels very much, Bobby Green kind of has a similar look to like Kanye West, like Fat Kanye. So this was his Kanye moment of changing his name and thinking he's developing a new personality.
Bobby Green, King Green, Kanye, yay.
Yeah.
I see it. I see the vision. Yeah, no, I think King Green's a weirdo. Like, how are you this gangster figure and then you change your name to King Green?
And then lose your next fight too.
To Patty, the soy boy Batty Pimblett. That's just the ultimate fall.
That little scouser.
It was great to see, though. It
This
was,
little scallywag beat you.
also, Patty Pimblett hasn't fought since 304.
Yeah.
10 card pay-per-view layoff. This guy needs to...
Same thing with Bilal.
Yeah, but Ball's champ.
Yeah.
Patty's an up-and-comer. He's got to...
Patty's never fought. He's not active.
No.
Because he's got to cut 40 pounds off.
Gains 40 pounds. The stretch marks must be insane. But I don't see them.
No.
Like, if I did that, I'd have crazy.
I think he just goes straight belly.
yeah, nothing else.
He
And
just-
the cheeks, bro. He's Chipmunk. He's Alvin, bro.
He just gets a little nourished.
Yeah. My second fighter, we don't have to talk about too much, but I think Ian Gary deserves to be mentioned.
I was gonna put it. I had him as one of my shortlist guys, and I was kind of like, what's their obviously the cock. But
Yeah, but I guess he's just like in the press conference.
Yeah.
Says, sit down, shut up.
I think his voice doesn't help him, and just like I don't know. I'm trying to not be so hard on Ian Gary because I think that everyone just hates on him, and you know what? He's not that bad.
No, he's not.
But
He just deserves a shout out.
he just has it rough because of everything to do with his wife and the fact that he's Irish. So any Irish fighter is immediately going to be compared to McGregor. They're like, oh, this guy should have been the next McGregor.
Yeah.
And he's not.
It's hard for Irish fighters to make a name for themselves, without being attached like Paul Hughes.
Yeah.
It's
Immediately
just-
attached to McGregor.
Yeah. And you want to be, kind of, because like the biggest name and you can create a huge slingshot effect, but at the same time it's like
Yeah.
you don't control what McGregor does.
Are there any Russian welterweights for Gary to fight?
Russian welter? Oh, I'm sure there is.
Renat Fakardinov. Is he not
I think he might be
welterweight?
welterweight, yeah. And I mean, there is Ruzaboyev, but that's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be like Kyrgyzstan or Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But like true Russians, like Dagestani fighters.
Yeah. I'm sure we're missing someone obvious and we're going to get.
And not that I could, like, even in like
Ikram could cut down.
potentially, or Like, because you don't got there's nowhere else to go with that rivalry now.
Exactly.
No
What? Sorry, say that again.
Gary.
Pack it up, buddy. It's time to go home.
All right, you got one more?
No,
Not after that?
I'm done.
Not after Ian Gary?
I'm done.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us today. Let us know who is more cringe, us or your favorite UFC fighter. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.